I'm hoping when you guys see these equations, I know your first reaction is, oh, it's a fraction, I don't like it, but you can get rid of all fractions. The moment you see an equation has a fraction, your very first thought should be multiply both sides by the denominators. Now this first one has two denominators, both 5 and 3. You don't need to necessarily find the least common denominator. Just multiply both sides by the denominators multiplied together. So 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 15. So let's put some parentheses around both sides. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to multiply both sides by the number 15. Now the first one, when you multiply by 15, it's pretty straightforward. 15 multiplied by v is 15v. But when you multiply 15 times 4 over 5, let's think about multiplying fractions a little bit differently. When you're multiplying by a fraction, what you're really doing is you are multiplying by the number that's in the top of the fraction, and you are dividing by the number in the bottom of the fraction. It doesn't matter the order that you decide to do that multiplication or division. So I can take 15 divided by the 5 and then multiply by 4, or I could do 15 times 4 and then divide by 5. I think the division is easier to do first. So when I take 15 times 4 over 5, I'm thinking 15 divided by 5, which is 3, and 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So this is going to be plus 12. On the other side of the equal sign, when I multiply 1/3 times 15, again, think of multiplying by a fraction by dividing by what's in the bottom and multiplying by what's in the top. So 15 divided by 3 is 5, and 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. This equation now looks a lot easier because I don't have any fractions in it. So then we can go ahead and subtract over 12 from both sides. Okay, so minus 12, and then 15v is equal to, and 5 minus 12 is negative 7. Lastly, let's divide by 15. So if I divide both sides by 15, then I'm going to end up with v is equal to negative 7 over 15. Okay, so if I use that same strategy over here, the only denominator is 9. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 9. 9 times 8 ninths. 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 1 times 8 is 8. 9 times y is 9y, and 9 times 6 is 54. Then I'm going to subtract 54 from both sides. And then 8 minus 54 is negative 46 is equal to 9y. Divide both sides by 9. And so then y equals, nothing fits into 46 and 9, so it's just going to be negative 46 over 9. So in summary, if you have more than one fraction, multiply the denominators together and then multiply both sides by that number. there's only one fraction, multiply both sides by that denominator.
Go, go, go. This monster on the